No.
He doesn't either. Like,
No, you're not going to.
nobody knows about the
And it
game.
works.
Yeah?
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Wonderful. That sounds like it. Alright, so we had the problem of no real tech people in the room, but we do have them now. And so now we should be able to show you the hype video, or have we done that already? We don't have a hype video. Okay, in that case we don't have a hype video. Unfortunately, so we'll just go with the run.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so this is Nitronic Rush. Pretty much the sequel to the Rush series that were on several consoles. It's made by some studios at Digipen. The category I'm doing is Story plus Hardcore. Beginning with Story, of course. Story is kind of broken, because I'm not riding on any roads at the moment. I'm just driving on buildings. And the core mechanic of the game is like, you need to survive and get to the finish, while not heating too much. In the bottom right and left you can see the heating bars. If those reach the max, you will overheat and die. Doing tricks will cool you down a bit, and reaching checkpoints also. So the most thing I will do is just do a barrel and get points. And that's level 1 pretty much. Yeah. Oh, geez, that's the score of mine already. Okay, cool. The second level, Void, is a bit more broken than the other one, because we're not going to see any road that we are going to drive on. The only road you're going to see is this one, but it's just for scenery actually. But yeah, we can use that one. So yeah, just going to barrel in the air to... Oh, damn it. That's okay. Like, as long as I don't die on this level, it's fine.
There we go.
There we go. Gonna drop on this building, wall off, land here. Do some nice wall riding here.
Obviously intended.
Yeah, it's all intended. Like, the developers really went for this. And I know, like, the developers might be watching now, so...
To let you run on walls, so...
Yeah, like, for hardcore, the thing I'm gonna do after this, you need to ride on walls, pretty much. But they're roads though, like not buildings. Okay, Horizon is kind of straightforward. There's not like a lot of skips in this level. The only thing you need to watch out for is like overheating, pretty much.
Yeah, this level is like the most boring in Story. It's just straightforward, do what you're supposed to do, but do it fast.
Jasper, get a mic.
I guess.
So the dude who's getting a mic now is Jasper. He has looked into this game and knows a bit about the story mode. So the things on these levels, the saws, are all on a timer, global timer. So if you're doing well, they shouldn't bother you at all. If you're doing really bad, they're gonna bother you. But normally they shouldn't be a problem. So it's gonna be, this checkpoint is gonna be a little iffy because, yeah, that's what I thought. Because I messed up a little bit at the landing just before this, I had to dodge the saw. But yeah, that's the Horizon pretty much. Not really much going on, but it's a nice cooling after 2 hard levels. The beginning of Sentinel is kind of straightforward, not really much going on. Just watching the heat, that's pretty much it. The only thing that's really interesting in this level is close to the end, and I'll just talk about it when I get there. So yeah, guess I can talk about the records. The world record for this category is 4:39, if I'm correct, set by Icebound. He is pretty much insane because he uses every IL strat in the game and just used them in a run. My personal best is 6:45. That's not the worst time compared what the others do. But okay, back to this. These spikes are random. I cannot steer them at all, and you just gotta get lucky. And unfortunately, I'm not really fucked, but it could have been better. But yeah, the story world record is really insane, and you should follow him if you really want to see some really good runs and a lot of resets. I mean, a small thing, if you screw it up, you would reset anyway. Like, I would have reset it like 4 or 5 times already in this run. Belly of the Beast is a level you cannot skip much as eye point view. Like, it's pretty much a straightforward road. However, there are some small skips in this, like the one here, which I'm screwing up at the moment. That's nice. But the big skip is coming up here, pretty much. So, for some reason, you can do something in the game that wasn't intended. I know it sounds really weird, but it really is. So, yeah, these lasers, you can drive to them. Like, you should die normally trying to hit them or whatever. But
yeah, it looks like the hitbox just wasn't quite
yeah, the hitbox.
created.
The hitbox actually is on the car itself. Like, on the wheels, you can do anything, pretty much. It's really interesting.
So yeah, these things are pretty much random as well.
No, they're not. They're
Actually, no, those are on the cycle, yeah.
yeah, they're actually something I found out recently. They are set on your, I think, frame.
Oh, refresh rate, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you have a 50, you can better go to the right side. If you have 60, better stick to the left. Okay, Violent Heart is the most broken one, in my opinion.
Yep.
If I get this one off immediately, well, that's a shame. It's kind of finicky to land the first laser ride, but if you get it, it's good. Also something I didn't explain, but yeah, riding is faster than flying in this game.
Yeah, basically flying just kills your momentum. Also about the barrel roll that he was explaining about, that basically is the one trick that doesn't lose you too much momentum. So that's why it's being used over like a flip or whatever. Because that kills momentum quite fast.
So yeah, that's story.
That story.
So now going to hardcore, there's like a nice cutscene with blowing up things, and this is the credits you pretty much skip. And this is hardcore.
So yeah, as you can see on the screen, wings disabled, so if he screws up, basically he can't recover.
Yep.
So if he does a jump wrong, he doesn't have like a safety net of pulling out wings and still getting back on. Which is quite nice on your first few playthroughs of story, but yeah, that's gone now.
Yeah, most people, I got into this game blind racing some other people. It took like 45 minutes to complete this, pretty much. But let's see. Okay, I can fix it. This is an old skip, which I'm doing because the new skip is just so insane. To explain, they pretty much skip the whole level and go to the end of this level. If you want to watch someone really good at hardcore, go follow Krell or Cyclops Demon.
Cyclops Demon
Yeah,
yeah, he's insane.
Those are pretty much the best runners at hardcore. But yeah, like, this part is like, yeah, screw the roads, like, flying is faster, pretty much. Not even flying, just using the air thrusters. Okay, that's nice.
And in there.
It's like 4 seconds slower than it should be, but that's fine. Hardcore core approach, also a level that you can completely skip from the roads. It's also really hard to do. And yeah, just do a small skip here, just why not?
Yeah, there's a couple problems actually with running on those walls because you'll get disoriented with where your gravity point is, but it still applies. So if you're like upside down like this, you'll go to the rope much like slower, and then if you jump back to like the ground to where the gravity actually pulls you down, so that changes your flips quite a bit.
Also, these heat lasers are the devil for me. Sometimes I just get like thrown into one. But yeah, these spikes can be aimed like where your cars they go, and I hope I didn't screw myself there. That was too bad. Another thing is that the shadows are not always correct in this game. So sometimes you can just get screwed over even though you're just into nothing. Like there's no spike mark. But that rarely happens, I guess.
Except for just now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Marathon luck and all that.
Well, my estimate is like 25 minutes. It's kind of generous in the racing game because my practice times were like 20 minutes in total. And those were with a lot of deaths. Okay, these are spikes. These are random again. Just gotta get lucky.
Pray.
And that was one of the spikes you didn't see a shade of. Well, a spot where you should land.
It still looked pretty good. There could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, like sometimes you need to go like all the way around and go back and get in there, but this was okay. Like the guard spikes, like just one straight line you can just drive to, and
They
that
do
rarely
appear,
happens.
just rarely.
Yeah, it rarely happens. Like on story, it's impossible to get those at Sentinel because in Sentinel the spikes I went through, there's like 2 set random and 1 is aimed to you, so you can never go straight there. Okay, this jump is annoying. It's one of the worst in this game. These are easy. Normally those 180s would screw me over when I started running this game, but I was just really shit at the game at the time.
You get used to them.
Normally what you could do is like just flip around the other side and don't lose grip. Okay, speaking of this, I'm just gonna skip this because, you know, why not?
Go fast.
Yeah, I'm screwing it up. It doesn't lose too much time, like it's just a small thing. But yeah, this is better.
That looks good.
But it skips like nothing. It's like just 0.5 seconds maybe faster.
It's being fancy more.
This skips a lot though, like... okay, I didn't screw up.
Totally intended.
But yeah, normally, normally the new strat is like also like skipping pretty much everything in this level, which is also really hard to do. So again, follow Krell or Cyclops Demon to get a good view of really good runs. Even Icebound is better than me. Black is interesting. That's all I can say. Yeah, there are...
Just watch, basically.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. Like the beginning is straightforward. There's actually one more skip you can do in this level, but I skipped it already. Like you can go on the black pillars you can see in the back, ride on them, and then just fly. Well, not fly away. Just use the thrusters to fly away, I guess. This is not hard. Used to be hard. Isn't anymore. There are 2 skips you can do. The first one is like going on the black pillar on the right just now. The other one is here. It's a bit easier. And just fly over this to the next part of the track. And that skips like 2 loops, a checkpoint, and the way going down pretty much. That saves around 10 to 20 seconds pretty much.
So a good skip, which is quite easy to hit.
Yeah, you just need to get the angle right. But the other skip is actually found by a good friend of mine who doesn't actually run the game, but he just was figuring out if he gets it to work. And that used to be the old skip, but it seems like the old skip was the faster skip than the new skip, so people just use that again. But it's really finicky where you want to land because it's pretty much blind. So Death Machine also in the in the good run would skip a lot. But it also has like a lot of leap of faith pretty much. But it doesn't save that much time, it's like 5 seconds or 6 seconds maybe. So I'm just gonna do the normal route because it's more safe. Otherwise I'm not gonna get any checkpoints. And if I die without a checkpoint, I'm going back to the beginning of the level pretty much again. Okay, that's not bad.
Yep.
This part still gets me sometimes, like the spin out at the second part.
Like that. Oh.
I cannot recover from that.
No.
There is a self-destruct button, by the way. It's on select. And it's really handy if you want to play this game casually. Because if you screw up and fall down, it takes ages.
It is.
Okay, that is it's better.
So it's good for speedruns. If you screw something up, you can instant reset your vehicle and just move on.
Well, most of
Yeah,
the time, if you get a
well,
good run, just reset the whole game.
it all the way, but still, if you're practicing runs or doing ILs.
Also,
pretty
this
nice.
doesn't save any time. It's just fun. If I die and screw it up, yeah, it's okay. Okay, should be fine.
Yeah, that should go in there quite nicely.
I'm just gonna land before it because otherwise I'm gonna overheat. Okay, people from the fans of the Rush series should know this level. It's pretty much a copy from the San Francisco Rush 2049. The first part is on a timer. I need to wait till these gates pretty much open, and that's now. The rest is just going fast. I see I got a bit of lag, but that's okay. These walls have seams on them, so I need to press down sometimes to keep on the wall. This is the worst part of the level, like the server room. Okay. That's really hard to get through them.
Because of that.
I'm just gonna slow down a bit.
It's also one of the best levels in the game, regardless.
Yeah, it's like doing this fast is really amazing. Like, it's amazing to watch.
And just fun to play.
Okay, this jump is sometimes really random, so... Okay, reset there. You just gotta get lucky, kinda. But yeah, a good time for this is like 1:13. You can skip this golden loop, by the way, but it's finicky, because you need to slow down pretty much. Oh, no, dude. Okay,
Get
sure.
on the wall.
Yeah, screw like going normally, like the walls are there. This used to be the worst part of the run. Like, these 180s are not fun. Okay, I'm just gonna do this way then. Sure.
That works.
And you don't have to jump here. Sure, please don't.
Yeah, okay.
Also, I'm pressing start and X after each other, so I skip the name entering. It saves not much. It saves like a few milliseconds, I guess.
Plus you turn off ghosts, so you don't
Yeah.
get the extra prompt every
Well,
time.
you get the prompt always, like always. You
No,
cannot
but
skip
like
it.
the online stuff.
Oh, no, you'll still get the prompt.
Okay.
But that's the one upside to a controller pretty much. You can skip it with start. You cannot do it with keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people play this with keyboard though. Because, I don't know, it's preference pretty much.
Yeah, basically what keyboard does is it kind of splits the flight and driving controls.
Yeah, like you
Over
need
to
to switch it
two
over.
different grids, and on controller that's kind of awkward
I was
because
off
it's on the
there.
other control stick.
Whoa.
And
Okay,
bl-
this screen is a bit fucked up. Okay.
Okay. So yeah, basically there's also an advanced controller set
Yep.
where you can both have it on one like control stick, which is nicer on controller, but it's just preference if you want it all on one control stick or
Yeah.
two different grids.
The world record
Basically.
holder for Story plays with that because he's used to it pretty much, like he's really good with it. It's all preference pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. So I had a lot of, okay, that's 1 hour of playing. I had a lot of lag at practicing this on the computer. I still see some lag, some here. It should be
Yeah.
like laggy here too. Yeah, it is.
These computers are.
Yeah, like this part is really laggy, but it's fine. Like there's nothing really in the way. Pretty much this level is like really soothing in the run. Like nothing big going on, no big skips.
Good music,
Really good music.
which is also free downloadable on
Yep.
the website of the developer.
It is.
On that note, the game is free too.
Yeah, go to nitronic-rush.com and you can download this game free. The devs of this game are working on a new game too. It's called Distance. You can buy that game for, well, it's not out yet. You can buy
Yeah,
yourself
alpha.
into beta.
Or beta even.
Well, the beta is not out yet, just still in alpha. Also, this level might be a bit familiar, like especially when you saw Jeff and Choco do this at
Mm-hmm.
STDQ. Yeah, this is pretty much a remake of the third level, I think, third level? Turbo Tunnel, yeah,
Yep.
from Battletoads. It's exactly the same, except, well, you're playing with a car and not with a Battletoad.
The fun thing about this one is no heat increase, so
Yep.
you can just boost all the damn way through.
Same with Violent Heart, pretty much. But Violent Heart is so short you won't notice.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, yeah, no, that's okay. I would say, like, I always get screwed up here, like, by this one, but sure.
The next one
I'll
is
take it.
even worse.
No, the last one's really good, really easy. Like, it's really hard to pull it up, it's really easy at the same time. Yeah, this part is, like, lame. If you have any donations, would be the time now, I guess.
Sorry, I wasn't paying entirely attention, but unfortunately I do not have any donations, which is a shame. Which means you should donate more. As Twitch Cop just said, $2,868.27 to reach 20,000.
Just do it. Also, this is the last level, so get ready with the time. This is like in 1 minute.
Yeah, also on the game that's being developed, it has multiplayer,
Yeah, it's really...
which is really good.
The game looks really good. The only grip I have is like with the camera angle, but I was sold when I played a bit of the alpha. Also, this part is really hard to do, but screw that. We're going to the
You
side.
can sort of go around, which isn't that much easier, but
It's doable. Like, it's
doable,
better.
but it can knock you off or do that.
Like, the control you have over it is not astonishing good. So
Yeah,
that happens.
It's really,
fairly
really
easy.
bumpy, so it decides to just flick you off.
Yeah, okay.
to
I'm
either
just gonna
side.
take it a bit better. Like, it doesn't really matter that much, like, on time, but... But yeah, it's faster to do it the normal way. That sounds surprising, but it is. But it's really hard. And this is the last stretch, so get ready with the time, I guess.
Yeah, fireworks, price and that.
Time.
A time of 21:24:35.
That's not bad. That's not bad. So, can I show off one glitch, or it's
you
like
can.
a minute or something wrong?
You can. That will give Fatska time to get here because he's not here. I can't see him.
Mm.
Why is he not here? He was here a second ago.
He's right outside the room.
That's
Fatska, get
that's not
here.
here.
Fatska, get here now. I know you can hear me.
So there's one.
Don't cross the tech guy.
There's one silly glitch in this Violent Heart. It's just kind of silly. It's really easy to pull it off though. I'm just gonna take it a bit easier so I don't die before these lasers. Also, these lasers are fake. You can just go
Yeah,
through them.
it felt like it. I was like, that was.
Also, yeah.
supposed to touch me, right?
So the finish line is there, but yeah, we're going through here, and just chill out,
Wait.
do nothing.
What? Okay then.
There's no finish line here. The finish line is on the front side, but you can just land on this. And for some reason, this is a gravity ball where you lose all momentum and whatever. So yeah, you can just go fly and then go 0 miles per hour, pretty much, if you pull it off correctly. Here we go. And that's Nitronic Rush. And you could fall to your death.
Okay, so that was Nitronic Rush as we heard. Thank you very much, Yvathacal, for showing us that one.
Eva's enough.
But there's a Thakal behind the Eva. There's a Thakal behind the Eva. Why should Eva be enough?
Because it's enough.
Oh, well.
Enough is enough.
Enough is enough. Enough of Nitronic Rush.
Let it go.
There was one question in chat about, what was the name of the team who made it again?
Well, it was made by Digipen, but I think...
Just load the game.
yeah,
It's still on the screen. Just show the opening, so.
it's kind of but you can go to the site at nitronic-rush.com and download the game for free. You should do that if the server doesn't crash. Otherwise, you should download it tomorrow. It's developed by Nitronic. You can follow them on Twitter, whatever.
I'll type it in chat and kill chat
so
and
make
the
it-
website. I'll kill the website in about 5 seconds. hold up.
Wait, this isn't AGDQ chat, right? Now I see Fatske. Welcome,
It's their
Fatske.
servers. Nitronic dash rush. That's right. Just nitronic-rush.com, right? Yeah. That. Lenny.
The Nairo beat you to it. Alright, so now we have our next game coming up like nowish. I hope Fatske won't need too long to set up. The next game, it better be. The next game, why don't I just refresh the schedule? That was just entirely stupid of me.
No, I'm just doing it right now because nobody was around. Feel free.
The next game, as many people in chat have tried to point out, was MDK.
It's yours now.
So that's how quickly you can lose a tech person and gain a different one. Right, the next game, MDK, any percent by Fatske, 50 minutes estimate. And I would love, once again, to read donations, but unfortunately that's not possible because you guys have not donated. Which means I'll have to wait for you to donate and... right,